Hey everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome to part 21 of my Tsukihime playthrough after the death of Satsuki. It seems like I'm just trying to live my ordinary life. I have basically dedicated myself now to alright, my beloved sister, let's actually pay attention to her and you know, form a relationship with her. So she's actually now transferred over to our school. I don't know if she's just trying to keep an eye on me or if she just wants to kind of be closer to me in a way. She obviously has some reason for doing it. And then there was a whole thing let's throw a party to celebrate me being here. I had, you know, a little bit of a moment with Akiha where it seemed like we were getting along pretty well. But you know that there's going to be that gnawing at the back of my neck about oh, I killed this girl that I know. I killed my classmate, and I imagine that's going to come back and bite me in the butt in some way. But now, yes, now with Satsuki out of the picture, now we can focus on our relationship with Akiha. And now that she's going to our school, we'll be able to actually hang out together for quite a bit more. So this is where it feels like we're really getting into the Akiha route. So I'm excited to continue from here and see what happens next. So let's get back into it. Hot, hot, hot. My throat dry with thirst. Hot. I can't sleep like this. I'll go and get a drink of water. Oh shit. Oh no. This is never good. I wonder if being in that place again, awakened Roa. It seems I went into town at night. It seems like I'm waiting with bloodshot eyes for someone to pass by. Finally! Are we waiting for Arcuate? Is she finally gonna show up? My goodness, we're 6 days, almost 6 days in, and we have barely seen her, haven't even talked to her yet. It is hot. Suddenly, I see a face reflected in the window. The eyes are bloodshot, and the face looks quite insane. It's just so hot. It seems I found my prey. Strangling her from behind, it's all over. It seems the unknown woman has died just from that. Oh shit, okay, never mind. Nope, I just killed a woman. I'm just so hot. Jesus, I hope this is a dream. Taking the dead body, perhaps I bit into its throat. There's a gurgling sound. Drinking the blood flowing out of the rended neck, my thirst is quenched. I don't understand. This is a dream, right? I gotta hope this is a dream. The sound of heavy breathing. Does this act really excite me so much? I stick my finger in the chest of the dead body. The sound of crushing meat. The sound of breaking bones. The sound of a heart being ripped out with my bare hand. As I watch, my head fills with pure white. This, the ultimate pillage, the height of immortality. Or immorality. Just gazing at it, I feel hot. You might say it's negative pleasure, but for making one hot, it's still the same. I don't understand. Hot blood dripping from my mouth, I gaze up at the night sky, entranced. My long hair waves around. Okay, this is not... Roa has long hair. Okay, I'm so confused right now. Above is the spiraling sky, such a beautiful silver moon, and so I don't understand. I'm just only hot. Unable to take it, I leap out of bed. I start to breathe heavily. I press my hand over my mouth and resist the urge to throw up. What? What was that? A dream. It was a dream, but what was that? Why did I have such a terrible dream of killing people and drinking their blood? I try and catch my breath, the thirst in my throat, the feeling of biting flesh, the pleasure burning through my brain as I killed. These things, why do they seem so real? I can even remember perfectly the feel and sound of the heart as it was ripped out. I continued to gasp hungrily for air. I don't know if it was really pleasure. It was just excitement condensed like a bullet fired straight into my head. My breath stops as I remember. And perhaps that impact could be something called pleasure. Why did I that kind of dream? I look down at my hands. Of course, they're pure white without a trace of red blood on them. I'm sleeping on the bed, and fresh morning sunlight shines in through the window. That time, that first meeting with the vampire Yumizuka in a back alley. Is that still on my mind? Maybe that's why I had such a ghastly dream. My neck hurts where Yumizuka bit it. Those who are bitten by a vampire become vampires as well. Unexpectedly, that common phrase pops into my head. It can't be. I'm overthinking this. Excusing herself, Hisui enters the room. The same figure, the same voice as always. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Hisui speaks politely. Since I've arrived here, Hisui's brought a calm tranquility with her every morning. As I think this, the tumult of bad dreams simply fades from my head. Shiki-sama, is there something wrong? Oh, no. I was just enraptured for a moment. Morning, Hisui. This morning is just like always, huh? Yes. I'm sorry it's no better than usual. Oh, I don't mean it like that. I just feel, since you're the same as always, today is a peaceful morning as always. Alright, with vigor, I throw myself out of bed. I'll change and go to the sitting room. You can go now. Very well. Please, excuse me. Hisui leaves and shuts the door calmly. Right. Stupid thoughts aside, I should go to school. Taking charge of my thoughts, I breathe deeply. It's 10 before 7, like yesterday. There's no hurry today, so we want to calm down a little, then head to the sitting room. That's right, having just had a bad dream, my chest is still a little jumpy. I can't have breakfast right away. I'll go to the sitting room in about 10 minutes. Good morning, Shiki-san. Breakfast is already made. Seeing my face, Kohaku-san immediately greets me with a smile. Yeah, morning. Sorry, as always. I return the greeting and glance over at the sofa. And there's Akiha looking like she has something to complain about. Morning, Akiha. You're up early again today? Good morning. You're up late again, Nissan. Ah, it looks like you're completely recovered, Akiha. I'm glad. She really does seem much better, mind and body. Were you worried? It still seems like you didn't come to check on me even once. Hold on, Akiha, I did want to come watch over you. Don't you remember ordering me not to come near you? That was depending on the situation. I was having only a temporary fit, so you should not have really listened to what I said. Akiha's words are unreasonable. She seems to be in a bad mood this morning, so maybe she wants to yell at me for whatever reason. Shiki-sama, if you don't eat breakfast soon, you'll be late for school. Crap. Come to think of it, I was already running late. When I finish breakfast and return to the sitting room, Akiha is still drinking tea gracefully, waiting for me. Is that the right explanation, I wonder? Akiha, will you be taking a car to school by any chance? Now, wait a minute. To take a car to your school would be in poor taste. Even I can understand that. I guess that it was that after all. Well then, shall we go? At this time we might have to run a bit, but it can't be helped. Nissan? I'm saying let's go to school together. I'll show you the best route to take. Well, if you don't want to go with me, I don't really mind. If you say so, I don't mind, but then it's settled. Come on, you're ready, right? We'll be late if we don't hurry. I take Akiha's hand from the sofa and pull her up. Sui, we won't need to be seen off. I'll be back in the afternoon today too, so take care. All I'm gonna be is like, when is this gonna get weird? When is the, you know, the whole sibling, but not really sibling relationship gonna go to a whole different direction? I'm not looking forward to it. So we come out of the mansion, descend the slope at a run, and race on to school. Matching my speed to Akiha's, even though it takes longer, we still make it in just under 15 minutes. Right, we're here. You should just, about make it to homeroom, Akiha. Yes, we're going to make it in plenty of time since we ran all the way. For some reason, she seems to be angry. What's wrong, Akiha? Such an angry face. Maybe you should have come by car after all. Oh, please, not at all. I'm angry for a much simpler reason. Breathing heavily. Is she gonna be like, we wouldn't have been running, we'll have to run if you had just been on time, like, or if you'd been early like me. Breathing heavily, shoulders heaving, Akiha glares at me. Then did I run a little too fast? Yes, not a complete answer, but that is one of the reasons. Well, perhaps it's that. Two of us running together to school, being seen and pointed at? True, although I was really embarrassed, I don't really care about that. I don't get it, then. Why is she so angry? She's not angry because she's tired, and we made it to school on time. Never mind, I'm making an issue out of it on my own. Thinking about it, you have no reason to get up early. Really, I don't know what I was hoping for. With a sigh, Akiha hangs her head. I don't really get it, but I guess Akiha is saying she wanted to go to school more leisurely? Maybe she wanted to be able to talk with me, and we didn't get a chance because we just ran all the way. but I'm surprised. I'm a fast runner, but I wasn't able to keep up with you, Nissan. Even though you don't do any clubs, you're quite fast, aren't you? She's like, I can't even keep up with a sickly guy. Well, vigorous activity isn't good for my body, so I can't do clubs, but I can still move around. Actually, I'm pretty athletic. Yes, I heard from Hisui, but I wasn't expecting this. But I would still like to refuse going to school at such a pace every morning. Passing the main gate, we come to the entrance. Here, I part from Akiha. She goes to the 4th floor, and I go to my classroom on the 3rd. Well then, Nissan, I shall go to the first-year classrooms. I shall see you then after school. What are you talking about? There's lunch break before that. I'll be waiting in the courtyard, so come quickly. Oh, yes, I'll be waiting. Giving a cute little bow, she runs inside. Then, as if remembering something, Akiha stops and turns. Nissan, this morning's race was enjoyable, though I wouldn't want to do it every day. Perhaps it's not so bad once in a while. Her breath bouncing, Akiha disappears inside. Well, I guess she does have a cute side. How nice, the two of you get along well, don't you? CL-senpai, please don't sneak up on me like that. Yeah, I'll be careful from now on. Smiling sweetly, Senpai gazes at me happily. What is it, Senpai? If you want to say something, say it. No, I don't think I need to say anything. You look really happy, Tohno-kun. What? If you go into the classroom with a face like that, Inui-kun will surely tease you. Well, Tohno-kun, I'll see you at lunch again. Senpai walks indoors, laughing to herself. I pinch my cheek. Did I really look that happy? Well, I guess I did. Since just seeing Akiha smile made me feel really happy inside. Fourth period ends. Lunch break comes and the school fills with noise. Right, Akiha should be waiting in the courtyard. Since it's Akiha, I think she probably got Kohaku-san to make her lunch, but I should go buy something just in case. And there. Yo, Tohno, you're late. Indeed, you are rather late, Nissan. For some reason, it seems that Arahiko has come to the courtyard ahead of me and was keeping Akiha company. I was wondering where you've been all morning, Arahiko. I guess you've been here. Oh, I knew if I waited here after 4th period it'd be worth it, Arahiko boasts, puffing out his chest. If he's that happy, I guess I can't complain. So, Akiha, what did we do for lunch today? Did you have Kohaku-san make you a boxed lunch? Eh? A boxed lunch? Never mind, I shouldn't have asked such a common thing. The bread I bought, I offer her the best sandwich and a strawberry milk. Here, today's lunch. It's better than yesterday, so eat it in comfort. Alright. Akiha timidly accepts the sandwiches and strawberry milk. I wonder uneasily whether Akiha will ever get used to having lunch at our school. Aw, nice. Hey, Tohno, nothing for me? Well, yeah, for some reason there is. I hand him a sausage roll and a suitable drink. Hey, what is this? Balsam pear drink? This stuff isn't even fit for animals to drink. It can't be helped, the rest were already gone. Well, there was some cactus mixers, but that's not what you'd call a drink. Ugh, I guess you still had a bit of compassion, Tohno. I have loads for anyone but you. This makes us even for yesterday. Though he clicks his tongue in irritation, Arahiko puts the straw into the drink pack happily. I got a napkin for you too, Akiha. What a shock. Why is she making such a face? What is it, Akiha? Is there a bug on you? No, it's nothing. I just thought Nissan and Inui-san seemed to be really close. Haha, Akiha-chan, you're giving us too much credit. Tohno and I are best friends and bitter enemies, so just call us pals. Arahiko laughs happily, and Akiha looks at me as if waiting to say something. And then... Ah, you're all here then. Boxed lunch in hand, Senpai appears. Ah, it's CL-senpai. Today's a jackpot, right, Tohno? Sorry, Arahiko, I can't be as easily pleased as that. It's because... Yep, Akiha has a really scary expression right now. May I join you all for lunch? Arahiko nods eagerly. I don't mind either, but no. For some reason, Akiha refuses directly. The air in the courtyard is cold. It's not going to be warm in October, but it's still quite cold. Arahiko, who until now knew only the ladylike Akiha, gapes silently. Ah, well, as an older brother, it would be bad if I didn't respond to what Akiha just said. What are you talking about, Akiha? That was rude, even for a joke. Nissan, I'm not joking. I meant what I said. What are you saying? You've only just met Senpai. You've no reason to dislike her, so why? I don't like what I don't like. She and I are entirely incompatible. This is her bitch-eating cracker. She's like, you know how just you see someone on sight and you're like, I'm not gonna like this person? You feel the same, don't you? You know there's no way we can get along, don't you, Senpai? No, not at all. Certainly, we seem to be incompatible types, but I think I could somehow restrain myself. Haruhiko and I pull ourselves back. Amazing. Akiha spoiling for a fight is amazing, and Senpai's smiling face turning it aside is also amazing. So you're suggesting we merely counterbalance each other then? To sum it up, yes. My business is not with you, Akiha-san, but with Tohno-kun and Inui-kun. Sparks crackle between the two of them. It's like a face-off between a dragon and a tiger, as they used to say. At last, with the allegedly incompatible Seal Senpai and Akiha, lunch began. I never knew Tohno-kun had a sister almost his age. I always thought Tohno-kun was an only child. Didn't I mention I had a younger sister before? Yeah, I heard about a little sister living alone in the Tohno mansion. What, so she already knew about Akiha? I did not know that Nissan's friends were like you either. When did you join the school, Ciel Senpai? Akiha-chan, Senpai's been here for 3 years. It's a shame she graduates this year. Really? She doesn't seem accustomed to the school uniform yet, so I thought she might have transferred from another school like me. Ah, yes, I really wanted to wear a uniform like Akiha-san's. Akiha-san, is that the uniform of your last school? Yes, since the uniform here isn't to my liking, I wear the uniform from my old school. Wow, yeah, is that allowed? I guess she's just used to being able to get away with stuff. Akiha says such an outrageous thing casually. Like, aren't they really strict about, like, uniforms and stuff? I see. I'd assumed the uniform simply hadn't been made yet, but it seems she never intended to wear our school's uniform at all. Ah, well, I think this one suits your level of activity well. What do you think, Tohno-kun? About what? About Akiha-san's uniform. Which one would suit her better? Which one suits her better, huh? Okay, so we want to say that her current uniform suits her better. We want to take her side. I wonder. I think Akiha looks good the way she is now. Since she has beautiful hair, I don't think bright colors would suit her. That's rare, Tohno praising a woman's appearance like this. Yeah, and it's his sister, but not really. First time, isn't it? Shut up. That's just what I think. I'm saying the sailor suit suits her, so I don't want her in a blazer. Arihiko grins at me. Ah, damn it, Arihiko got me. Glancing over, Akiha seems to be silently looking the other way. I see. No wonder Tohno has no eye for women, because after looking at Akiha-chan every day, the girls at her school must hardly compare. Oh, I'm sorry, Inui-kun. My hand slipped. Ciel Senpai laughs gently as she drives her elbow into Arihiko's side at a sharp angle. Man, I have to live through this stressful situation for almost 10 more minutes. School ends. Let's go meet Akiha at the first-year classrooms. But just as I leave the classroom, I run into her. Ah, Nissan, are you going somewhere? No, I was just on my way to get you. What about you? Are you on your way anywhere? No, I just thought I might go home with you, Nissan, so I came here. I see. It's lucky we didn't miss each other. Well then, let's go. Kohaku-san and Hisui are waiting. You're right. Let's go home, Nissan. You know, other than the whole thing with Yuizuka, I've actually been like on my best behavior for the most part. I've been going home at reasonable times. Still have not run into Arcuid at all. Like, what the heck? We're on day 6. We're halfway through the days, and other than seeing her at a moment, I have not interacted with her. Oh, that's right. There's a question I've been wanting to ask you, Akiha. Question for me? Yeah. Why did you have that dislike for Senpai? Did you know her already by any chance? No, I met her for the first time yesterday. My dislike for her is simply psychological, so you don't need to worry about it. Psychological? What do you mean? I mean, I can't control how I feel. It's the same as how you felt about Father, so please don't worry about it. Hold on, Akiha. I just disliked the old man. I didn't hate him. I don't hate her either. I suppose I exaggerated things today. I'll reflect on it, so please look leniently upon the affair at lunchtime. Right, I guess that's okay then. Well, I guess it might not be a problem. Seal-senpai often comes by at lunch, so if relations between Akiha and I are bad, and her are bad, it'd be a problem. At this rate, with Akiha saying things like this, me and Arahiko might not end up on pins and needles on the sideline. I toss my bag on the desk and sit down on the bed. Well, what should I do? It seems Akiha has lessons. And as soon as we got back, she went somewhere by car. That's right. Hisu and Kohaku-san were busily walking about too. Alright, so we're gonna go help Kohaku, which would not be my thought, but I guess this way maybe we can learn more about Akiha. Alright, I'm always in her debt, so I'll go help Kohaku-san. Huh? I don't see her anywhere in the courtyard. I glance around. For just an instant, I see the color of her kimono in the forest. Is that where the detached building is? After a little internal debate, I follow after Kohaku-san. Kohaku-san continues and enters inside. I'd be pretty stupid if I came all the way here only to go back, so I force myself to go inside. Shiki-san, why'd you come here? Well, I was thinking maybe I should give you a hand. Am I in the way? Shiki-san, I'm happy you feel that way, but I didn't come here to work. I only came here to check out the electricity according to Akiha-sama's orders. Eh? Electricity? This place is still used? Yes, this is the only room with electricity. This building is still maintained at a level for people to live in. The bath is still able to be used, and there are futons ready. Really? But this place hasn't been used for a while, right? Why is it maintained like that? Let's see, maybe Akiha-sama's just fond of the place. A long time ago, this was where Makahisa-sama's adopted child used to live. Huh? Makahisa, my old man, adopted a child? A long time ago? Well, we know the truth to that, right? Wait a sec, Kohaku-san, my old man adopted a child? Oh, you don't remember? About 10 years ago, he brought a child here. His parents both died in an accident, so he adopted the child. That happened? Yes, but 2 years later, the child passed away. It was a trivial accident, but a lot of the servants began to say the Tohno family was cursed. Wait a minute, something about her words seems scary. Just hearing them, my vision starts to warp. It's like the whole room is made entirely of dissolving sugar. Kohaku-san? A child adopted 10 years ago. 2 years later, the child died. In other words, 8 years ago. That's when I had my accident and was sent to the hospital. Accident. What kind of accident was it? An accident that seriously wounded me. An accident that the adopted child was killed in? A hot summer day. I can't remember. All I know is, at the time, my arms seemed to be soaked in blood. Kohaku-san, you said cursed? No, it's not anything important. It's just that a lot of the members of the Tohno family have died young, such as an accident or suicide, or illness, a curse that does not allow them a natural death. Well, that was the rumor anyway. Suicide? What? Yes, whatever the case, the members of the Tohno family, mostly male, carried some mental illness and committed suicide when they became adults. These are just stubborn rumors, but it's said some of them were murderers before the war. Mental illness, murderers, such as seeing dreams of killing people every night? Such as feeling a sense of longing as I see dreams of killing people every night? Kohaku-san, that... Oh, I'm very sorry. Those are just dark rumors about the Tohno family. No, it's fine. It's okay. Could you tell me more in detail, Kohaku-san? I do not mind, but I do not necessarily know all the details. Just that, well, Makahisa-sama did have that kind of air about him. My old man did? Blurring, my vision whirls around. Yes, I took care of Makahisa-sama's condition 2 years before he passed away. While you were living with the Arima family, Makahisa-sama would become very depressed, and I'd have to prepare his medicine to calm him. Medicine to calm him? Was my old man that bad, Kohaku-san? Yes, it would not be uncommon for him to walk into the garden at night. Holy shit, and kill the pet dogs and cats. Or to hurt his own body. And then we see, I know they said like the male part of the family, but they did say that the Tohno bloodline in general, but we've seen Akiha just kind of wandering around aimlessly at night too, right? What What is this? That's pretty much crazy. As crazy as I am in my dreams. No, that's backwards. Am I crazy just like my old man? Shiki-san. I hear Kohaku-san's voice. I don't know what happened or when it happened, but I'm on my knees on the tatami floor. Shiki-san, you look terrible. If you're feeling poorly, you should rest in your room. Kohaku-san says this as she grabs my shoulder. With her help, I can stand. Yeah, I'm fine, so I'm somehow able to focus again, but I'm still dizzy. In the red and white swirl of my vision, white, Kohaku-san's terribly warm-looking neck. Ah, how captivating. My body could move properly. I'd seize Kohaku's body, and the black vision from my anemia all of a sudden turns deep red. Kohaku's white neck. Last night's crimson dream, the nighttime killings, painful pleasure, as if my heart would rip itself out. Unable to bear it, I pull away from Kohaku-san. Shiki-san? No, I'm fine, so leave me alone. That won't do. If you collapse here, Akiha-sama will get very angry. In the first place, you look like you're in a lot of pain. Kohaku-san says this and draws closer. This isn't good. It's scary. She comes within reach of my hands. I'm afraid I don't know what I'll do. I'm fine. Just leave me alone, Kohaku-san. I can't. Shiki-san, please calm down. Please stop. It's dangerous if you come near me. I told you not to come near me. Why? Why won't this woman listen to me? Why? Why are you getting in my way? Why are you like this? Not doing what I want you to. Shut up. Don't you understand? I'm telling you to get away, Kohaku. Gah! Thud. A thick sound. Kohaku-san slams into the wall, her face distorting in pain. Ah! Her expression causes my sanity to return. The dizziness fades quickly. After just a moment, all dizziness disappears, leaving only a feeling of guilt. Sorry, what was I? It's okay, please don't worry about it. Maybe her master, what's his name? Maybe he did stuff to her like that, where, like, he would shove her or, like, hit her if she got too close. I only provoked you when you were in a bad mood. Like, she seems like she's used, I know that's, like, what a servant does, but she seems way too comfortable with just putting on a smile and being like, that's okay, I'm used to it. You're no longer pale and seem to have recovered. Shall we continue our conversation? No, that's enough for today. Sorry, Kohaku-san. There's something wrong with me. Oh? You're a man, so I don't think it's unnatural to be a little rough. In fact, I think you're usually too calm, Shiki-san. She says that, smiling. Seeing that smile makes my chest hurt. Kohaku-san trusts me, but what I was about to do to her just earlier... Like you said, Kohaku-san, I'll go back to my room. I really am sorry about earlier. I say this and run away. I leave the detached building behind, being crushed by self-loathing. After dinner, I return to my room. I collapse on my bed and remember Kohaku-san's face. I don't understand why I felt that way and why I did that. Back then, looking at Kohaku-san's neck, I was lusting. Just like in last night's dream, I wanted to bite into her neck. But I can't even think about that right now. Last night's dream, and myself a while ago. I feel like there's someone inside me that isn't me. I touch my neck. Those who are bitten by a vampire become vampires in turn, they say. It's stupid. I'm walking around in daytime after all. Yes, it's impossible. It was just dizziness and my fading consciousness contributing to the imagination. What happened with Yumizuka is burned into my mind, so I think I just remember it when I suffer from anemia. Like Kohaku-san said, maybe I'm just tired. Perhaps. I should hurry up and get to sleep and rest my tired body. Hot. 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 My body, once aroused, can't be calmed with something like sleep. So, tonight too, I shall relive my thirst, or relieve my thirst. It seems I went into town at night. It seems like I'm waiting with bloodshot eyes for someone to pass by. Is this when we're gonna finally get to see Arcuid? Again. Suddenly I see a face reflected in the window. The eyes are bloodshot, and the face looks quite insane. This dream, again. It seems I found my prey. I bring it down without a chance to scream, without it even realizing it has died. I'm seeing this nightmare again. Taking the dead body, and the sound of biting into the throat. A gurgling sound. drinking the blood flowing out of the rended neck. My thirst is quenched. The same scene as last night. Getting bored with just blood, I take the hand of the dead body and bite off the fingers one by one. Same scene as last night. Getting bored with just the fingers, I take the limbs of the dead body and bite them off one by one. Same scene as last night. Then an obstruction appears. I throw the dead body aside and jump. Someone is watching me. Is it different from last night? Something like a vast nail is flying through the air. Oh, that's Ciel. To dodge it, I leap aside. I run up the side of a building and jump from rooftop to rooftop. The figure in black chases the vampire. From rooftop to rooftop, from shadow to shadow, the figure follows. It can't be helped. It can't be helped, it murmurs, and tonight's meal ended. Shiki-sama, a voice. Please, get a hold of yourself. I'll bring you a drink right away. The sound of running footsteps. Ah, I awakened from the nightmare. My own room. I'm definitely in my own room, just lying in bed, and morning has come. I saw that dream again. A dream of sucking someone's blood. Though I know it's just a dream, it still feels terribly real. My hands retain the feeling of ripping meat, my nose, smell of fresh blood. What's happening to me? I touch my neck gently. Yumizuka's bite marks are long gone. I'm still a normal human being. I don't want to drink people's blood, and I don't have a problem with the sun. No, yesterday, What did I think when I saw Kohaku-san's neck? Her white neck. From the bottom of my heart, I wanted to drink the blood flowing in there. What am I thinking? No, I'm just tired. Still haven't forgotten what happened with Yumizuka. I'm not a vampire. I'm still a normal human being. But there's a part of me that wanders in search of blood every night. So maybe it's that I don't notice, but I'm already at a point where I can't go back. Hisui. She enters with an urgent expression. Excuse me, you're awake. Are you not, Shiki-sama? Hisui bows quietly. Her pure figure is so much the opposite of my earlier dream. It makes the uneasiness in my chest go away. No, don't worry, I was up already. Morning, Hisui. Thanks for coming to wake me up again today. Yes, good morning. Bowing again, Hisui approaches the bed. I brought you a drink. If you're feeling poorly, please take it. Hisui presents a drink on a silver tray. The tray also has some kind of medicine on it. What is it, Hisui? You've never come with medicine before. Shiki-sama, are you feeling all right? You seem to be caught up in a terrible nightmare, and your face appeared pale. I brought you some medicine. I seem to be having a nightmare? Yes, it also seemed your body was very hot, so I had Nason prescribe something for a fever. Perhaps there was no need? Of course not, but thank you for worrying. I swallow the medicine and water she offers. Ignoring the medicine, I'm grateful for the water. As Hisui says, my body's very hot and my throat is terribly dry. Even though it's only pure water, it tastes great. If you're feeling better, please go to the dining room. If you're not, please take today off. No, I won't skip school. I can't take a day off just because of this. But your face still appears pale, Shiki-sama. I'll be fine. Anyway, our school has tomorrow off. Since I'll have tomorrow off, I can push it a little today, can't I? Hisui glances down, looking like she wants to say something. Do I really look that bad today? Hisui, just one more question. Was I really having a nightmare? Yes, I do not know when you returned, but you were terribly tired and went straight to sleep. When I came to wake you in the morning and opened the curtains, you seemed to be in pain and your breathing was rough. I see. A dream like that would cause me to be in pain. Oh, is it the thing about, like, I don't know when you returned, so that means I did go out at night. Because, like, I went to bed pretty, somewhat early in the day after going to the building in the garden. Hisui, what did you just say? That you were in poor condition since this morning. No, before that. I came back? Where from? I do not know. Nason told me she saw you leave while she was patrolling the mansion. I left? Yes, Nason and I patrol the mansion every 3 hours. While Nason was doing the rounds at midnight last night, she saw you leaving the mansion. What? Since it seems you were able to return before morning, Nason has not told Akiha-sama of this. As Nason is indulgent of you, Shiki-sama, it will surely remain that way. What is this? I went outside? That can't be. I was sound asleep this whole time, having a dream. Having such a lively dream. Ah, but this is weird. Dreams are forgotten the moment you wake up, so why do I still remember all the details of the dream so perfectly? Shiki-sama, your face still appears pale. How are you feeling? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, so go ahead, Hisui. It's okay, I'll go right away. I understand. I shall wait for you in the dining room. Closing the door behind her, Hisui leaves the room. Yeah, I'm fine. No problems at all. I'm just fine. I say it over and over again, trying to persuade myself. To get to the dining room, I have to pass through the sitting room. It's depressing. To be honest, I don't want to see anyone right now. Hisui and Kohaku-san, and Akiha. I'm not sure I can act normally. Alright, so we'll say I can still say good morning to Akiha. Still, I have to at least say good morning. Avoiding Akiha because of this little thing will be confirming something's wrong with me. Good morning, Nissan. Ah, as soon as I enter the sitting room, Akiha greets me with a smile. Ah, morning, Akiha. Morning, Akiha? What's wrong, Nissan? You seem really depressed. I just had a bit of a bad dream, but you seem to be in a good mood. Did something nice happen? Yes, quite. You got up early. Perhaps we might be able to go to school leisurely today. Having time in the morning always puts me in a good mood. I see. Well, I'm glad, Akiha. As I answer, my chest hurts. I might not be a person that deserves to be smiled at like that. You should go ahead, then. You'll end up running if you wait for me. Huh? Did you say something, Nissan? I mean, if you like free time in the mornings, you should just go ahead. You don't really need to accompany me, and I don't really have time to keep you company either. If you're ready, you should just go on ahead. Well, that's true. So this is going to be the point where he's like, I'm a monster, so I'm going to push her away, but she's probably going to be, you know, nosy little sister and wants to take care of him and find out what's going on. But what? You're saying you can't go to school on your own? Give me a break. You're not a child. We're not that young anymore. He's going to be kind of an asshole to her, probably because he's like, I want to push her away because I might be a danger. Akiha stands up from the sofa. Nissan, were you serious about what you just said? Not really. It's just what I thought. Her teeth grit. Akiha looks down, her shoulders shaking. Akiha, you'll be late if you don't go soon. Yeah, I know. After all, I don't want to go with you and be late. Right, so go on. I'm not in the mood to be with anyone right now. Aww. So she's gonna cry. Akiha rushes out. What am I doing? I didn't mean to say that, so why? Shiki-san, that was horrible. Kohaku-san? I completely misjudged you. Why did you say such things to Akiha-sama? I know, even I didn't plan on turning her down. No, you don't understand anything. You don't know how much Akiha-sama was looking forward to this while waiting for you up until now. Waiting for me? You mean this morning? No, Akiha-sama told me not to tell you, but I can't bear this anymore. Listen, Shiki-san. Now, Akiha-sama eats breakfast with you normally, but it was a real hassle before she transferred. I think the ladies' academy Akiha used to go to was in the next prefecture. Next prefecture? Hold on. That's more than an hour's worth of driving. You finally noticed. To begin with, Akiha-sama would not have made it to school unless she left here at 6. Nevertheless, she overlooked that because she was looking forward to eating breakfast with you. Looking forward to... why? She complains every time she sees me. Because Akiha-sama isn't honest. If you ever woke up on time, I do not think she'd have any complaints. But all you did was sleep in and not eat with her, even once. But Akiha-sama told me just seeing your face in the morning is good enough, and she never told us to go wake you up. Now, do you understand? If you do, can you please apologize to Akiha-sama about earlier? I was going to do that already, but I don't get it. What do you want me to do, Kohaku-san? No, don't think too hard about it. You just act normally, but Akiha-sama isn't direct, so I just wanted you to be more considerate of her. Act normally? I think that's the most difficult thing for me to do right now. Oh, all this is a secret. If Akiha-sama finds out I told you this, I'll get in trouble. Kohaku-san heads into the dining room with a smile on her face. Come on, Shiki-san. If you don't hurry up and eat, you'll really be late. I could hear Kohaku-san's voice from the dining room. I head into the dining room, hiding my embarrassed face with my hand. I arrive at the school gates just in time. Running all the way, I somehow escape being late. Then, I'm patted on the shoulder from behind. Good morning. Just made it today, huh, Tono-kun? Senpai. And it seems you're not with Akiha-san. Perhaps you overslept today? Something like that. I had a bit of a fight with her. Oh, it's no good for siblings to fight. Tono-kun, you're the older brother, so you should go and apologize later. You're right. We're in the same school, so I should go and apologize before lunchtime. On top of that, it was my fault to begin with. I sigh. Certainly, my problems with Akiha are important, but I should worry about my own troubles for now. Last night's dream. Even though I knew I was asleep, I seem to have wandered out at night. Tono-kun? What's wrong? Are you worried about something? Senpai stares at me with concern. So, if his dream was correct, then that means he was being chased by Ciel, and she's just acting totally chill about it. Maybe that wasn't me, I don't know. Or maybe she knows that's... Then again, she was pretty chill about it last time, too. She was pretty good about playing it up like, you know, she didn't know that I was a vampire. Just a bit, but it's my problem, so I'll work it out. Thanks for worrying, Senpai. Really, well, if it's something you can't solve on your own, I'm always here to help. I'd be happy to do whatever I can. Yeah, if I'm in real trouble, I'll ask you then. As I speak, the morning bell begins to ring. Well, Senpai, later. Yep, I'll see you at lunch. Leaving Senpai standing leisurely as the first bell rings, I rush in the doorway. Second period ends. If I'm going to go apologize to Akiha about this morning, now would be the right time. Alright, let's do it. I go up to the 4th floor. Akiha's class is first year, or class 1. I speak to a student leaving the classroom and ask her to call Akiha. Tono-san, your brother's here. The girl I stopped calls out to Akiha quite directly. Do you need something, Nisan? Akiha comes out with a sullen expression. Well, this is troubling. Gohaku-san told me to apologize, but after hearing her story, it's a little troubling. If you don't need anything, I'll go back to my classroom. No, there's something. It's, well, I mean... What is it already? The break time's short, so if you want to say something, then please hurry up and say it. Well, it's just... Alright already, I've come this far, so I can't be shy about it. I'm sorry about this morning. Eh? Nisan? I came to say that this morning was my fault. And from tomorrow on, I'll be good, so please forgive me, Akiha. There's not much to forgive. It didn't really bother me. It's fine. I just wanted to apologize. I'll see you later. I'm sorry for taking your time. Wait, Nisan. Akiha calls after me, but right now, I'm too embarrassed to even look back, so I run straight back to my own classroom. It's lunchtime. Since I just went and apologized to Akiha, it feels kind of awkward to have lunch with her. However, Yo, Tono, let's hurry up and go to the courtyard. Akiha-chan's waiting, says one guy. Besides, I can't leave her by herself. I let out a big sigh and leave the classroom with Arihiko. Well, I feel like it'd be more awkward if he didn't apologize to her. Right? Gotta clear the air first. Akiha isn't here yet. Since Senpai will be coming too, I guess we'll eat on the grass instead of on the bench. I'm here. Hey, Akiha-san isn't here yet. Yeah, she should be here any minute now. Hey, Tono, did something happen between you and Akiha-chan? Arihiko asks, elbowing me in the side. Why is he so perceptive all of a sudden? Ah, there she is. Akiha-chan, over here. Arihiko waves his hand. Akiha comes onto the grass looking a bit puzzled. I'm sorry I'm late. I received an invitation to have lunch with my classmates. It took some time to decline their invitations. Don't worry, we just got here too. Here, sit here. Arihiko pats the grass. After hesitating for a moment, Akiha sits down next to me. Akiha says nothing. Not knowing what to say, I remain silent. What is it, you two? It's weird to eat lunch like this in silence. I know that. I just don't know what to say. Akiha stares at me intently, and then... It's lunchtime, isn't it, Nisan? She says something terribly normal. That's right, it's lunchtime. It'd be bad not to eat anything at lunchtime. I pull the bread I bought out of a plastic bag. It's the same bread as yesterday. Is that okay? Yes, thank you. I hand Akiha a sandwich and start to chew on my own. Damn it, somehow, Akiha's every move gets my attention, and my body won't move right. Oh, you're living in luxury today, Senpai. You got something to celebrate? No, nothing like that. Since things coming to the peak, I have to eat a lot and get a lot of energy. Ah, I see. Autumn eating. I guess in your case, the food goes straight to your chest, huh? In contrast to the unpleasant meal me and Akiha are having, Haruhiko and Senpai seem to be enjoying a very cheerful meal. Munch, 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 munch. Nissan? What is it, Akiha? Well, is there no drink today? I'm a little thirsty. Ah, I forgot about it. The strawberry milk I bought is still sitting in the plastic bag. I'm sorry, I forgot. Here you go. I offer her the milk. Akiha takes it. Ah, because the carton is so small, our fingers touch. Ah, don't be weird, don't be weird. Thump. Oh god. Just that. It's just that, but my fingertips get hot. Even though I should take my hand away immediately, it stays there. Looking at Akiha, she seems to be paralyzed as well. Huh? Tohno-kun, what are you doing? And it's even weirder because he legitimately thinks that he is her brother. Akiha, I'm sure, like, she remembers, she knows, right, that that's not actually her brother. But still, ugh. Quickly, I pull my hand away from Akiha's. No, I was just passing her her drink. Is that so? Since you had both stopped moving, I thought you were fighting over the drink. Oh, you thought so too, Senpai. It looked to me like Tohno was battling to the death not to hand over the juice. Since Akiha-chan was thirsty, it would have been good to give it to her, and I was thinking he was just being a jerk. Well, I guess it did look like that. No, it was nothing like that. I was just careless for a moment, right? Akiha just seems vacant. The expression is so unlike the Akiha I know, I'm dazzled for a moment. Tohno, I've been thinking for a while, but you and Akiha-chan... What is it? I'll get mad if you say something stupid. Nah, you just don't seem all that alike. It's natural, right? We may be siblings, but we're man and woman, so we won't be that similar. Oh, I don't mean that. How to say it? You seem like different types. That's true. Akiha-san is quite unapproachable. Tohno-kun is the opposite. It's like Tohno-kun is water and Akiha-san is oil, right? Well, certainly Akiha is hard to grapple with. I'd have no complaints if she was nicer. What? Akiha-chan's kind enough, right? Now, she's nice on the surface, but underneath, there's another person entirely. The coldest of the cold. You should see how she scolds me when I make mistakes at dinner. Well, that's about enough. Let's talk about something more interesting, Haruhiko. You're stopping in the middle of what you were saying? I would like to hear exactly what you think of me, Nissan. Akiha's gaze is painful. The Akiha from a moment ago must have just been some kind of illusion. Something more interesting, huh? Thinking about it, Tohno, did you see the news about your place this morning? Oh? This morning's news? Yeah, the serial killer's latest victim was found near Tohno-kun's house, wasn't he? The blank prison-like wall is the wall of Akiha-san's mansion, isn't it? I don't really know. I didn't look at the news this morning, so I can't say. Akiha neatly dismisses the affairs like it has nothing to do with her. But I can't dismiss it, like Akiha. It's like she knows what I'm doing and she's trying to protect me. Because there shouldn't be any more killings. Yumizuka isn't drinking people's blood to live any longer. So there shouldn't be any more victims. That dream of mine is just a dream. Senpai, is that true? Is it the same as those vampire killings from before? Yes, they say last night's was the 10th victim. Of course, all the blood was drained from the body. But this time, there were body parts missing too. Oh, just like my dream. Senpai explains in her usual tone, but I'm attacked by a great dizziness, like the whole world just tilted. The body's hands and feet were missing, but they say it was like they were bitten off with a human mouth. But that's strange, isn't it? A person's mouth? It's impossible to bite off human body parts. The human jaw is not strong enough to bite off someone's hand or foot, and the teeth wouldn't bear it either. Well, you could grind on the cartilage with your teeth, but that's about it. Well, how do you know this? That's not information that I would just know off the top of my head, but okay. Precisely, but the marks on the body can only belong to a human. So maybe it's something inhuman, yet shaped like a human. Quite similar to a vampire, don't you think? I feel sick. Senpai, since she doesn't know, can say all this with a smile. Ha! Akiha-san, have I said something funny? Yes, since it was so funny I laughed in spite of myself. Geez, it's no laughing matter. Last night's victim was found near your house. I'm sorry if I was impolite, Senpai, but I didn't think you were a person given to such flights of fancy. Well, Senpai, perhaps you could tell us what you think of the vampire. You mean the vampires and legends? No, I mean your image of the vampire as a serial killer. Ciel-senpai is lost in thought. Well, I don't really want to hear Senpai's answer. I'm terribly interested, in spite of myself. Really, the culprit's just a person. I think he just has qualities and values different from ours. I think we take those characteristics that cannot be distinguished by common sense. Try to understand them by using the label vampire. In other words, Senpai believes a vampire is someone with a mental disability, a psychosis that prevents them from telling right from wrong. Yes, you don't have to use the term vampire, but anyone outside the customs of society is disowned by those within the society. A society cannot understand the person's character. That's the defense function of ordinary common sense, isn't it, Akiha-san? You've thought about this a lot, Senpai, but it's difficult, isn't it? By your thinking, the vampire cannot be said to have committed a crime. After all, the vampire has no qualms about his own conduct, does he? There has been no crime. How can he be punished? Indeed, so it's not the role of those within society to exact punishment. To punish a crime not recognized as a crime, the punishment must be based not on the morals of an individual, but on the principles of the entire species. The principles of the entire species? Yes, the first principle that it's better for one's own kind to prosper than for others to. For a species, that which obstructs this principle is a crime by itself. Even if Vampire-san does not view murder as a crime, for the human species, it's not the murder, but the existence of the vampire itself that's the crime. The existence itself is a crime. What is this? Akiha asking those strange things, and Senpai giving those answers. And for some reason, it seems like they're talking about no one else but me. It's like they both know, like, Aki knows what I've been up to, and she's coming to my defense, and Senpai also knows what happened. The chime that marks the end of lunch sounds. I'm sorry for talking about such unappealing things. It's fine, it's fine. I'm happy just listening to your voice. Well then, shall we go? You'll all be late if you don't hurry. Senpai heads for the cafeteria. It's quicker for her to go through there than to get to her classroom. Senpai's going. Is it because she knew so much about the serial killings? Or that I was drawn into the conversation? Alright, so it looks like we're going to get a bad end if we choose. That will just be a waste of my time. No, there's no reason to. What could CL-senpai do if I talk to her about my dreams? That dream, if I'm the person who dreams about killing people, then I'm the only one who should be able to solve that problem. Yo, Tohno, we don't have much time. I know, we won't make it unless we run, right? Saying so, I start running toward our classroom. School is over now. I was confused about myself and Akiha, but today is about to end. Should I go back? I should go get Akiha and go back to our mansion. I walk home together with Akiha. Just like lunchtime, we grow quiet as soon as there are only the two of us. While I want to talk to her, I also feel embarrassed looking at Akiha. Man, it's not like I'm some middle schooler. Did you say something, Nissan? Oh no, it's nothing, just talking to myself. Really, what the hell am I doing? We reach the long hill. Once we go up it, our mansion will be right there. Nissan, I'd like to ask you one thing before we go home. Akiha's feet stop, and she looks straight at me. She's gonna ask, like, where I went last night. The kind of silence that was there before is gone. Akiha looks at me seriously. Go ahead, what did you want to ask about? If you don't want to answer, that's fine, but do you have something you're hiding from me, Nissan? Huh? The question is so abrupt, I stop in my tracks. What are you talking about? I decide to act like I don't know what she's talking about. What? That's what I'm asking. You've been acting very strange these past few days. I can easily tell since we live together. Akiha looks at me as if she could read my mind. No, there's no way I can lie to her without her finding out. So you are hiding something. Is that the reason you've not been feeling well recently, like this morning? I do not know what's troubling you, but is it so bad you have to hide it? I'm surprised. Akiha knew I was worrying about the problem by myself. Akiha, you noticed? Of course. We're brother and sister. I can tell when you're depressed, Nissan. Yet you keep the problem to yourself and don't even ask us for help. I can't ask you for help. I could never do that. How I dream about murder every night, and that I can't tell if it's real or just a dream, and the victims in real life are just like the ones in my dream. I can't tell her that I, Tohno Shiki, might be a killer. So be careful at night. Nissan, we're brother and sister, right? Then please rely on me a bit. Not just me, but both Kohaku and Hisui are also worried about you. If it's a problem you can't solve by yourself, we will gladly help you, so please tell us about it. Akiha. Akiha just stares at me. Her eyes are filled only with worry. She's not complaining to me for hiding something for her, but she is trying to help me solve my problem. That's why I can't tell her. I, Tohno Akiha's brother, might be a killer. Those words would never come out of my mouth. Don't say stupid things. I'm not hiding anything, and I don't have any problems. I wasn't feeling well recently because I wasn't used to life in the mansion. Akiha looks at me angrily. Akiha, I understand. You won't listen to me even after all I've said. If you can't trust me or Kohaku or Hisui, then there's nothing more I want to say. Akiha breathes out and looks away. No, that's wrong. It's not that I don't trust you guys, but I don't want to hear your excuses. If you like secrets so much, then do what you want. Akiha screams at me and runs up the hill. I could not chase after her. Even if I chased her, I wouldn't be able to tell her anything. Then that means it doesn't matter what goes on. I do not trust them well enough. So at least I guess with CL, like, I can talk. I at least have someone I can talk to. Dinner is ended and it's time to go to bed. Akiha ignored me during dinner and during tea afterwards. She must still be mad about the conversation we had at the hill. This time, it doesn't seem like her anger will fade in a matter of days. No, it's better for me. I can't be afraid of my own dreams anymore. I didn't ask CL-senpai for help, and I rejected Akiha's offer for help, because I've decided I will solve this on my own. To prove that I, Tohno Shiki, am not the killer, I can think of only one way to do that. I turn off the lights in my room and put the knife in my pocket. Let's go. I leave the room, trying not to make any noise, so I'm gonna get killed by someone. To prove if I'm a killer or not, I don't even have to think about it. I just have to look around town at night and find the killer, which isn't me. I let out a long breath. I walk around the night-shrouded town. I put a hand in my pocket, feeling the knife in there on my own fingertips as I walk around town. I breathe quietly as I walk around, trying not to draw attention. I look at the people passing by as I conceal my presence. I'm searching for the killer. Someone will get attacked tonight. He's looking for a new victim. Say, a girl with long black hair. A girl around my age would be best. No need to mention the beauty, oh no, of her hands and feet. Why are you looking at her feet, bro? But the beauty of her neck should be considered. In the end, everything counts on that one spot. I look for the killer. I know I won't find him easily. I knew from my dreams the perfect prey is hard to find. But tonight, this town bores me. I cannot find my prey. I'm getting angry. My objective was to find someone, or kill someone, or something like that. I'll hold my breath. I'll hold on to my knife. I should concentrate, so I'll be able to return death at any time. I pant more and more. I look for the killer, but I can't find him. Only time passes. It's like killer is in all caps like Shiki, right? The other Shiki. Its overflows, sharpens, is used up, and over time stands up and changes form, and in front of me lies tonight's prey. My panting fills the air. It's a dead woman's corpse. In my hand is a knife. The red blood on my knife drips to the ground. Why? I was looking for the killer, but all of a sudden there's the dead body of a woman right in front of me. My breathing gets out of control. A dead body in front of me, a bloody knife in my hand. I don't understand. When, at what time, what I did. Did something happen to my mind? Yes, like, it overflows, sharpens, is used up, and over time stands up and changes form, changes its meaning, becomes free, explodes, and lightens up. On that path, the theory of evolving consciousness into meaning. But an important path is missing. Since when did I turn into the other me? I see. There was no need for me to give you a push, Shiki. From behind me comes a voice. Heavy breathing. I turn around. There. Someone whoa, I've never seen, that's... Oh! Wait a minute, I'm trying to remember, because, like, the guy we saw before, the Shiki, Did we ever see his face? Because he was all like bandaged up, right? Someone I've never seen before, yet someone who looks like me stands there. It can't be helped if you're already broken. Bye, Shiki. I wanted to play around with you for a bit longer. Slash. I'm cut with a knife. It hurts. It's funny. It's deep. It's great. I start to pass out. Like that. In that ambiguous state, I was killed. I'm happy in a way. Tohno Shiki was killed by the killer. It's proof I wasn't the killer. So obviously the CL Senpai's lesson is going to be like, rely on people for help, don't do it all yourself. Merci. Now the hint corner for Tohno-kun, who has regrettably ended up in this dead end. It's time for Teach Me, CL Sensei. In this third period of the third day, I'll teach you about the importance of cooperation. See, it's no good, Tohno-kun. The situation you're involved in right now is not something you can solve by yourself. Let's see, the mistake you made this time. No good. The situation you're involved in right now is not something you can solve by yourself. You have to search weird places around your house. And don't be so persistent. You should trust the people around you and ask for their help. I don't want to see Tohno-kun become a killer. Hey, there she is. But in a few years, Shiki will be called She-Killer and will team up with the Knight of Vengeance to go hunt down the dead apostles. Arc-san, it's just what you hope for, not a fact. Alright, Tohno-kun. Ignore the person who doesn't even get one appearance in this route and enjoy the rest of the main story. So that's just straight up, she's not going to show up at all. Well, that's a little sad. Aw, I haven't done anything wrong, so why don't I get to appear now? I'm supposed to be the main heroine. Okay, so we want to talk to CL, obviously. I don't have any reason for it, but I just have a vague feeling she might be the person able to help me with my troubles. There's no time to think. I can't bear to keep this to myself any longer. Sorry, you go on ahead, Arihiko. Huh? Go on ahead? Where are you going, Tohno? Anyway, I get her to come to the rear of the school building so forcefully that it can't be helped if she gets mad at me. 5th period has already started. Geez, pulling me to a place like this. What is it, Tohno-kun? Senpai's more amazed than angry. I'm sorry, Senpai, but I wanted to hear more about what you were saying before. What I was saying before? You mean the serial killer? Yes, that. About the person who does... Maybe, yeah, that was like her straight up. Maybe she was like giving that hint to me. She was talking like that to be like, hey, Shiki, hey, does this sound familiar? About the person who doesn't feel a crime is a crime. Are you saying they kill people unconsciously? I feel dumb I didn't pick up on that she was more speaking to me. For example, like if you intend to sleep, but instead go out to commit murder. Hey, that hurts, Tohno-kun. I'll answer you, so please let go of me. Oh, I'm sorry. I let her go. It seems I was really worked up. It's alright. Anyway, you were asking if the killer might be killing people unconsciously, right? Yeah, I really want to know. Well, I don't know because I'm not the killer. What? Yeah, that's true, Senpai, but... Yes, it's just a joke. Since you seem so serious, Tohno-kun, I thought I'd be a little playful for a moment. Senpai, give me a break. I'm really serious here. Yeah, it looks like it, but why? The serial killer's none of your concern, is he, Tohno-kun? That's... Yes, what is it? That's... If I told you I was the killer, what would you do? I finally say it. But Senpai's face lightens up as if I said the funniest joke, and she bursts into laughter. Senpai, this is no joke. I know you're serious, but that's why it's funny, because the murderer doesn't usually come to ask for help because they're the murderer. Senpai. Then I'll ask, why do you think so, Tohno-kun? It's because recently I've been strange. I know why. I was probably bitten by a vampire. I say it frankly, as if it were a euphemism. Please, go on. Since then, it's been strange. Suddenly, I don't feel like myself, and I have dreams about killing people. Last night, although I intended to sleep, it seems that I went out. And I had a dream in which I killed someone and sucked their blood. Senpai says nothing, just watching me. My father had a split personality. Maybe, I just don't know about it, but there might be a killer in me. But I have no way of finding out. So that's why you came to ask if the killer was unconscious of his actions. Senpai sighs in amazement. If you were truly the killer, you'd not be unconscious of yourself. The point you're seeing in your dreams makes it not unconscious. But more importantly, it's just a dream. I don't know what you're worried about, but Tohno-kun is Tohno-kun. I'm glad to hear that, but There's no reason for me to believe in any of Senpai's words. She sighs. You must be feeling really uneasy, Tono-kun. Saying so, Senpai pats my head. It's okay. You have nothing to worry about, Tono-kun. I myself guarantee it, so it's definitely okay. Yes. Automatically, I nod in complete agreement. Even if I know it's only while she's doing so, I feel at ease. Like wrapping up my uneasiness. Senpai's hands are gentle. School's over now. I was confused about myself and Akiha, but today's about to end. Time to go home. I should go get her and go back to the mansion. Am I going to be more truthful with her now because I spoke to CL? I walk home together with Akiha. Just like lunchtime, we grow quiet as soon as there's only the two of us. While I want to talk to Akiha, I also feel embarrassed looking at her. Alright, so this is the same thing as before. Oh, okay, this is different. I asked before, but what do you think of CL? What, that again? I don't think anything of her. She's just my senpai. She's a trustworthy senpai I can ask about anything, though. Oh, is she gonna be upset like you're talking to her, but you don't talk to me about your problems? I see. It seemed like something was bothering you. This morning was a result of it too, wasn't it? I'm surprised. Akiha knew I was worrying about the problem by myself. Akiha, you noticed? Of course, we're brother and sister. I can tell when you're depressed, Nissan. So why didn't you come to talk to me? Do you trust that woman more than you trust me? You were watching me talk to Senpai? Yes, I could hardly believe my eyes and ears. You being so honest in front of that person. Akiha turns away. It's not like that. I didn't talk to you or Kohaku-san because I didn't want to tell them about my body and have them hate me. Because of what? If there's something you want to say, please, say it. Are you stupid? I wouldn't worry this much if I could say it. I asked Senpai since you guys are important to me. It's not because I don't trust you or anything. I don't want to hear such excuses. Fine, I'll come out and say it. That person doesn't suit you. So please, don't get any closer to her. It's for your own sake. What? It's so sudden. I'm at a loss for words. Akiha, are you saying that ordinary people are not suitable company for those of the Tohno house? Akiha doesn't answer. The silence means a yes. I see. Well, you are the head of the Tohno household. You're saying that family and lineage are important, like that old man, right? Nissan, it's fine. I'm not really complaining. I'm the one who left you alone in that house. I should have been the one raised that way originally, so I'm not speaking badly of you. But I can't let what you said right now go. Even though you don't know anything about Senpai, don't say she's unsuitable. Looking down, Akiha says nothing. For a while, we stand in silence. You don't... Eh? Nissan, you don't know anything about the Tohno house. Don't say such selfish things. Crying out painfully, Akiha pulls away from me. Anyway, you mustn't get close to that person. She's not like us. If you get any closer to her, you're the one who would suffer. Yeah, she knows the truth about CL, right? Akiha runs up the hill. What does that mean? All I can do is gaze up after her, aghast. I return to the mansion, though I usually go into the lobby without thinking. Right now, it's hard to enter. I've made Akiha angry many times since I came back to the mansion, but she was really mad back then. The first time, I really angered Akiha and made her sound so hurt. I don't think it matters who was wrong. I'm sure that in time, Akiha will calm down and explain why she doesn't like CL-senpai. I could hang around the garden for a bit. If I go into the mansion, I might face Akiha, so I'll take a walk in the garden for a while. Huh? Kohaku-san? Kohaku-san, she doesn't seem to have noticed me, and she's heading into the forest. She hasn't noticed me. I don't know what she's doing, but she disappears into the forest. I'm curious, so I'll follow her. It seems there's a small clearing where Kohaku-san headed to. There's a clearing there? Tilting my head to the side. I try to remember, but for some reason my memory's a bit vague. In the forest of the mansion, I can see a clearing as if the trees were cut there. No, can see is not quite right. If you walked by normally, you'd probably never notice it. If Kohaku-san didn't walk there, hidden enough by the surrounding trees as it is, I would never have noticed even if I lived here all my life. There's a clearing there. If so, we probably did play there as kids. To say the least, I don't remember ever playing with Akiha in the clearing. I feel like I've never been there before. After thinking for a bit, I decide to go into the clearing. The clearing doesn't strike me as anything out of the ordinary. There's no sign of Kohaku-san, who entered before me. What's this? Just an empty place. I walk to the middle of the clearing. This clearing really is just an empty space. The perfectly level open ground, the deep woods enclosing the area, the voice of the cicadas, and the strong summer sunshine that feels like it could dissolve. Summer. Sunshine. Ouch. The wound on my chest starts to hurt. Like stabbing. This pain that feels like a kitchen knife stabbing my chest. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp, chirp. From somewhere, I can hear the voice of cicadas. But it's autumn now. The summer sunshine that bathes everything in white. The columns of summer clouds in the far-off sky. I can practically see the voices. At my feet, there are the discarded shells of cicadas. Discarded shell. Right? Someone's discarded shell. Not just the cicada. The third child's discarded shell. The third child I no longer remember. Someone's crouching shadow. Young Akiha's approaching footsteps. Clouds high in the emptiness. Cicadas in the blue sky. I was just in a trance. Akiha would have been killed. It was really all I knew. I just ran. That was all I understood. As for the danger to myself, I never even thought about it. I wanted to protect Akiha. Okay, so I don't know if this was mentioned last time. So are they saying like the original Shiki, especially because the Shiki, like in the Roa, the other Shiki, right? He talked about how he wants a beautiful girl with long black hair, right? So it's like, was the original Shiki like going to attack his sister and then I stepped in and basically like took the hit? Is that what actually happened? In the distance, the voices of the cicadas. After that, my body that died from having its chest pierced, and a figure that looks down at my dead body in shock. A third child's figure. My chest hurts. I feel sick. The wound in my chest should have closed long ago, so why does it hurt now? My chest rips. The old wound opens, and a crimson stream flows out. What is this? My wound. It didn't heal at all. It hurts. I'm scared. I feel dizzy. This is the impulse of death. Consciousness fades. My wound aches. I hear a thump as my body falls to the ground. I can hear voices talking. Akiha-sama, are you not going to call for a doctor? Don't be stupid. There's no way I could do that, since Nissan's wound isn't normal. Akiha and Hisui are talking. This is Shiki's room. It looks like I'm sleeping on the bed. I plan to say yo and get out of bed, but I can't move at all. The chest doesn't hurt anymore, but my body is as heavy as lead. All I can move are my eyes and mouth. Just what were you thinking, Hisui? Nissan mustn't be allowed— It was Kohaku that went there. Because I remember last time it was Hisui, I think, that I followed, but this time it was Kohaku. Nissan mustn't be allowed out to there, you know that. Please forgive me. I guess it's because she has, like, I'm entrusted to her, so she's supposed to watch me at all times. This can't be solved by apologizing. You were assigned to serve Nissan to avoid this kind of situation. So, what were you doing? Completely different from her usual manner, Akiha gives full vent to her anger. In comparison, Hisui's accepting the scolding silently, looking down. I'm not sure how this all came about, but I can at least tell Hisui's being yelled at because of me. Answer me, Hisui. Why did Nissan go there? She doesn't answer Akiha's question. The air between them is becoming heavy. Biting her lip, Akiha takes a step closer to Hisui. Even I can tell she's about to raise a hand against her. I'm sure Hisui knows too, but she's just looking down, accepting it. Hold on, Akiha. Nissan, you're awake. Yeah, you were so loud I woke up. Akiha looks away uncomfortably. You know, you shouldn't let it out on Hisui. I don't know the circumstances, but this has to do with me collapsing, right? It's not her fault. I just collapsed on my own. I strain hard and somehow manage to lift the upper half of my body off the bed. But that's all I can manage, and I don't think I can even move an inch more. But since Hisui's depressed, I have to force myself to act as fine as possible. Honestly, getting into a fight over me, even if you look like an adult, you're still a child. You were out for a long time, Nissan. You were out for more than 5 hours. Nothing like this has happened before. What would I have done if you'd never woken up? Idiots, don't say things like that. This is just anemia. Huh? It's 10 o'clock already? Yes, Nissan, you've been out all evening. Akiha speaks reluctantly. The strength flees from my body. Geez, I haven't fainted for that long since elementary school. Yeah, I used to faint all the time back then. I wasn't used to the Arimas and my mind was always under stress. Seems like I'm still dreaming. Maybe an after effect of the anemia attack. I remember. The Arimas were all good people. They treated me like their own child. Keiko-san was strict but thoughtful, and always treated me like I was her own son. So, I thought I had to become their real child, too. Nissan, don't push yourself. This is the Tohno mansion. You don't have to tell yourself that anymore. I know, but for a long time, I thought that way. From the beginning, I always thought that. The Arimas, and you're all good people, so it was so hard. What am I saying? Gazing vacantly at the ceiling, thinking back to memories of long ago. Please don't push yourself, Nissan. You've only been back here for a week, so you must be tired. Really, well, I am tired, but... Right? So please, just rest today, since your body's weaker than most people's. If you don't take a day to rest from time to time, you'll collapse like you did today. Akiha looks at me seriously. Certainly, it's just as she says, forgetting about everything. Unless I rest without thinking about about vampires or about myself, I'll really be out of it. You're right. As you say, I'll just lie quietly today. Saying so, I lie down again. Really? No more sneaking out of your room later too? What is that? Am I that untrustworthy? I think there was the option in another playthrough where I could choose to sneak out, and then I got a bad end. Yeah, I guess so. I've left Akiha alone for all this time. Hisui, tell Kohaku that Nissan is up. Nissan, what will you do about dinner? I see. Well, my apologies to Kohaku-san, but I don't really feel like eating. I understand. Hisui, please inform Kohaku. Still looking down, Hisui nods in assent and leaves the room. Well, Nissan, please go to sleep for tonight. Akiha speaks in a very gentle tone, but to sleep. I'm afraid that if I sleep, I'll see that nightmare. No, Please, Nissan, didn't you say you'll listen to what I say just for today? Akiha's eyes are pleading. From the bottom of her heart, Akiha's really worried about me. Alright, I'll sleep quietly. Yes, thank you. Silly, why are you thanking me? I should be the one thanking you. Thanking me? Even though I neglected you for 8 years? You're the one who called me back to this mansion. Akiha, I'm sorry for everything. I'm selfish, and I never thought about you. But from now on, it's fine. Please stay as you are, Nissan. And I should be the one who's apologizing. Please don't apologize to me. If you do, I'll feel like a really horrible person. Akiha grasps my hand, tears welling in her eyes. I guess the irony of, like, her being upset that I'm keeping stuff from her when she's been keeping stuff from me. I don't understand. Why is she saying such things? Or why does she keep repeating, I'm sorry? I'm getting tired. I'll sleep for a bit. Yes, good night, Nissan. A wound in my chest hurts. The third child, probably, is the child who was adopted 10 years ago and died soon after. A hot summer day, a figure of a bloody child. The world of Tohno filled with ill omens. Thump. But it's so quiet. Thump. I feel at ease. Thump. Akiha's heartbeat is very close. Thump. It's really quiet. And for the first time in days, I sleep calmly, untroubled by nightmares. Alright, interesting episode. We're delving definitely like I thought. We're more into the relationship with our sister. Some tension between her and CL. Maybe they just kind of know that there's something off about the other person. And we got into like the whole Tohno family bloodline. How it's like almost cursed. So Akiha probably's got something up with her. I don't know what it is. It's not like she's a vampire or anything, but maybe she secretly has powers like I do, and I just don't know it. But yeah, there was like some back and forth where she was upset with me, and for whatever reason, maybe because I'm hanging out with CL, and also like I'm just keeping stuff to myself. But then at the end, she was quite tender. I think she knows about like what happened in the past when I was a kid, and maybe she feels some guilt for that. and that she has to keep it to herself. But anyway, we're gonna probably get into more of that next episode. Like, hopefully we can smooth everything out. Maybe we can be more open with each other, talk to each other a little bit more. Maybe I can be more honest about, like, my thinking that I'm a killer, thinking that I'm the one going around killing everyone. I don't think that's the case. It's probably, you know, it's the other Shiki or Roa taking over my body. And, you know, but, like, we just keep having to hide stuff from her and the maids and everybody. And, you know, maybe at one point we'll, like, be able to be honest with her, and maybe she'll be honest with us about stuff that she's clearly hiding from us. So we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned next week for part 22. Until then, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Emily Hornsby, Henry98, Linz VA, Kenju Storm, and iCognito.